Welcome to my broadcast. I'd like to welcome replay viewers to my broadcast. As you guys check in, if you'd like to pop your first name in so I can greet you by your name, that would be wonderful. And also, as you check in, if you are in network marketing, if you got friends that are in network marketing, there's Karen. Welcome to the broadcast, Karen. Thank you so much for checking in. I've got an awful glare on my glasses, so I'm going to have to apologize for that. Hey, how's everybody doing? Let me try to find a spot here where you guys can see my eyes. I don't know where. Maybe about right there. Maybe right there. Okay. But guys, go ahead and invite followers. Press right here. Boom, right there. There you go. Right where Karen pressed. Put your finger right where Karen pressed and share this out, guys. If you're in network marketing, if you know anybody that's in network marketing or somebody that's looking to get Mr. Fambro, welcome. Thank you for inviting followers. Thank you. Goldie Raps, welcome back. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Hey, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Guys, I've been having a phenomenal time with everything that's going on. I'm telling you, this is the year. This is your year. Some exciting things are going to be going down this year and 2017. It's going to be unreal. You want to plug in, guys. You want to plug in with people and a circle of people, a circle of friends that can help you achieve your goals and you help them achieve their goals. That's what it's all about. So this year and next year is going to be so explosive. It's just unreal. I'm so excited for you guys. But let me just do a quick reset again. My name is Mark the Pro Jackson out of North Carolina, and I've been pushing this particular broadcast, guys, because I'm going to be sharing with you some stuff that's a little bit edgy. It's a little bit controversial. But before I do, I'm Mark the Pro Jackson out of North Carolina. I am your KISS coach, and I am the founder of, there it is right there, the KISS Mentoring and Training System. My website is marktheprojackson.com. marktheprojackson.com. Go to that website, read what this is all about. But I have the nation's only daily personalized mentoring and training system where I actually work with you and walk with you through your network marketing journey. It's funny, I was talking to a good friend of mine either today or last night, and we were having a conversation. And hey, Christy, welcome. As everybody checks in, welcome. Please feel free to share or invite if you know anybody that could get some good stuff, get some good nuggets out of this broadcast, guys. But I was talking to one of my good friends. It was either a last night discussion or this morning discussion. I forget which one. And we were talking about there's so many people that join the network marketing industry and they're having a little bit of success, a little bit, little good things are happening, and that's good. But they think they got it. They think they got it, and then when you come to them when you come to them with something that's ridiculously affordable, that's going to shave 10 years off their learning curve, they go like, nah, I'm good, I got it, I'm good, and it kind of blows my mind, guys. It kind of blows my mind, and I feel bad, but there's a saying that you can't save everybody. But I was them back then saying I'm good. And then 5 years later, I'm still good. 10 years later, well, I'm not as good as I was, but I think I got it. So even I look back in my journey and I say, if there was a program like this back then when I started they don't know what they don't know. And you guys that are part of the KISS membership, right? How about that training call we had last night? That training call we did last night? That training call we did last night. Right? That wasn't what? That wasn't a free 95 call, was it, guys? That wasn't free 95. That was 55 minutes of if we let that call out to the public, that call in itself would save them 5 years. Yeah, there you go. Let you get to it. That call in itself would save them 5 years on their learning curve. Because I know for a fact that they're going to get the exact same information over and over and over for the next decade. For the next decade, guys, who has 10 years? Who you still recovering? Karen says she's still recovering from that call. Right. I'm telling you guys. So look, when you get your opportunity to work with someone that's going to share with you their 30 plus years of experience, mentorship, successes, failures, philosophy, and leadership, and hey, how you doing? Oh my God, my mind's going to get single moms, how you doing? Thank you for checking in on my broadcast. Thank you for inviting followers. Guys, if you got somebody if you got somebody that's willing to pour into you, like single moms does, guys, helping out the single women and the women that are on their own, raising their own kids. She pours into people. She pours into those ladies to help them better their life. That's the same thing that I'm doing here. I'm pouring in to you network marketers that think you got it, but you're going to be floundering around for the next 10, 20 years, and don't even know what $500 a month residually feels like. Come on. Come on. For less than $2 a day? Are you kidding me? Right? I had somebody call me the other day. They said, Mark, I just found another lady doing something kind of like what you're doing, but not exactly. And she's charging $3,000. $3,000. Right? Right. It's all about helping people. Exactly. It's about helping people, guys. It's about helping people. So look, y'all can tell I'm excited. I'm excited about helping you. I'm excited about sharing your testimonies and you sharing your testimonials from what you're learning from this KISS mentoring program. That's right, Mark. I love what you're up to. Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited about the book, guys. The book that's going to be dropping on August the 1st. I'm excited about my book. That's going to be my first book about how to teach people the first 5 things you need to know. What are those 5 things that you need to know when you join a network marketing company, right? I'm telling you guys, it's going to be an incredible journey. Okay, hold on a second. I got to calm down because I got to jump into my content. Okay? Y'all, look. So for those of you that just checked in, I'm Mark the Pro Jackson. I'm your KISS coach, keeping it super simple in network marketing. I work with new and struggling network marketers, and as a result of working with me, you're going to learn how to master the art of keeping it super simple while growing a solid, profitable, sustainable business from home and having a whole lot of fun doing it. All right, let's have a serious talk. Y'all ready? I'm talking to you leaders out there. I'm talking to you leaders out there, or you aspiring leaders out there. The title of my broadcast was, Are You a Leader or Are You a Greeter? That's right, greeter. I don't even know if that's a real word, but my mentors told me in network marketing, you can make up your own word. So there you go, right? I made up my own word, greeter. Not greeter like the greeter at Walmart. I mean greed. G-R-E-E-D-E-R. Greeter. Are you a leader or are you a greeter? Now, you guys know what a leader is, right? There you go. That's what a leader or a greeter. There you go. Now, you guys know what a leader is, so I'm not going to spend much time on the leader on that part yet, okay? Yet. Let's spend some time on a greeter. What is a greeter? See, one thing, especially in the new age of network marketing, the new generation of network marketers who like microwave success. And don't get me wrong, I love the millennials with the best of them, right? Matter of fact, my program is designed for people between the ages of 18 and about 30 years old, all right? So I'm catching that millennial generation and some of the previous generation, all right? But in this, there you go, new generation, push a button, there you go. But let me tell you something. I see too many greeters and not leaders. And let me explain to you, because there's no such thing as microwave success, guys. I don't care how much technology, I don't care how many automatic programming, lead capture page, automated system funnelization, back end, build a list generation, email configurations that they invent or that they have invented. Nothing can replace relationships. Nothing can replace building a relationship with people. That's right. To many people, it's about themselves. Leaders, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. This business is about relationships. I've been in this industry close to 35 years. I've seen all the fancy stuff on computers and the internet and all this stuff. And I've seen the old school network marketing. And I'm not saying one is better than the other, but I will say this. I don't care how you generate your leads. I don't care how many emails you capture, right? Yes, it's about relationships. Anyone can. You got to build relationships. I don't care how many thousands of people you pour into your funnel, or what I like to teach, your success cycle. I don't care how many people you pour in there. If you don't put the personal touch on it at some point, in other words, if you don't get from online to phone line, if you don't get from online to phone line, and so they can hear your voice, so they can see you in the eyes, so they can feel your passion, you're not going to have very much success in this industry. The largest, most powerful, strongest, epic legacy teams that have ever been created, online to phone line, there you go. So many people have lost human connection because of technology. Write this down, guys. Write this down. Technology changes, but people don't. Technology changes, but people don't. Did y'all hear me? Technology changes, but people don't. That's why it baffles me. That's why it baffles me. There you go. That's why it baffles me. When people say, well, Mark, you blew up. The reason why you were able to do all that was because you were in Charlotte, North Carolina. Man, if I was in Charlotte, North Carolina, my team would explode too. Oh, the reason why you doing so good is because you live in Dallas, Texas. Oh, well, you supposed to do good. You live in Atlanta. Oh, you in Maryland? Maryland's the hot spot. Maryland is the hot spot of network marketing. Who can't win in Maryland? I live in Kalamazoo. I live in Jablit, Arizona. Right? Look, people are the same everywhere, guys. People are the same everywhere. You have to learn how to build relationships and stop chasing money. Look, I like money with the best of them. I like money with the best of them. But if your sole purpose is chasing the money and you take out the relationship, and that's why we're now getting greeters instead of leaders in this industry. So what is a greeter? A greeter is a person that aggressively goes out there and builds a team in network marketing. They're hustling. They always talk about, I got my grind on. I'm going to get my grind on. I'm going to hustle, baby. No sleep. No sleep. This is team no sleep. This is team hustle. This is team, they got all these names of these teams. No sleep, this and that. But the greeters, these are the guys that have the ability, because of technology, mostly, to build these teams so fast, so quickly, and they get all these accolades and recognition. Right, grind is an overused word in this industry. Grind is definitely an overused word. They get all these accolades, all this recognition, and then everybody else is looking at them like, oh, right? They're a god or something. Oh, they recruited 300 people in the last 2.5 minutes. Oh, and we're looking at them like that, and we're like, I want to be like him. Oh my goodness, I want to be like him. He's so great. He's so great. He's a what? He's a what, Christy? What is he, Christy? He got promoted to what? Y'all got it. Y'all know what I'm about to say. He, in 3.5 minutes, he recruited 500 people, and he promoted to intergalactic, double ruby, triple diamond, senior vice president, regional vice president of the universe. But then, there you go, intergalactic. But then what happened? 90 days later. See, if you want to know what somebody's going to do, check back with them in 90 days. 90 days later. See, that's why these quick success stories don't impress me. I mean, I give them their props, right? Okay, you did your thing. Congratulations. That shiny pin looks nice on your lapel, right? But a greeter is about greed. It's about getting what he can get from the people that he's got. They're not concerned about growing people, or as the great Art Williams, who wrote a book called Pushing Up People, they don't even have a concept of what pushing up people means. They don't have a concept of growing people and growing organizations. The greatest teams that have ever been built were built offline. The greatest teams, the greatest leaders are leaders that know their people's names. They know, right? They know their name. Greed is one of today's problems. There you go. It's a huge problem. And you can tell a greeter from a leader is because they get the accolades, they jump on conference calls, they act like they know everything about everything, they get you motivated, right? Yeah, because they would never build up. Yeah. And they get you motivated, and we all think they're these superstars, and 90 to 180 days later, they'd have left the company. They'd have left the company. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with changing companies, but a greeter is chasing money, and they're using their people for their primary benefit. Yeah, they left. They're gone. But here's the identifying factor of a greeter. A greeter will then go to another company, and they'll go back and tell their people, all right, look, we about to leave, y'all. We about to roll up out of here. We're going to go over to company X, because company X got this going on, and they, that company we were with, they doing stuff wrong. They did us wrong, man. They did us wrong. So we're going to leave and go over to this company. Now, look, first of all, I got a couple of questions for you. For you. Are you in business to make yourself money, or are you in business to make them money? No agenda. But they got an agenda, those greeters, right? Because, see, are you in business to make them money, or are you in business to make you money? See, so what? I had somebody once tell me, they said, man, Mark, I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, what's wrong? They said, I don't know if I can stay in this company. I said, why not? I thought you loved that company. He said, yeah, but my upline leaving. What do you mean they leaving? They're going somewhere else. They're going to company X. So I was like, okay. So what are you saying? Matter of fact, let me ask you a question. How many people are in your downline? I'm just curious. Just how many people are in your downline? 2. Absolutely. Single moms. Perfect. He said 2. And I said, 2? I said, let me tell you something. Why are you worrying about your upline going to company X and you didn't have but 2 people in your downline in the first place? I said, how long they been working with you? He said, about 4 months. I said, in 4 months, you only got 2 people? I said, dude, evidently, right? That's my word. I love that. Evidently, your upline wasn't doing much for you anyway. Why are you crying about your whole upline leaving? If you want to cry, come to me crying that you got 500 people in your downline and all those 500 people in the downline decided to leave. Now you can shed a tear, but why are you worried about what your upline did? Because I don't care how many people leave in your upline, you always still going to have an upline. Somebody up there is going to stay, grab onto their coattail. But see, what a greeter does is they go from these different companies and they think because they're the leader, which I call the greeter, all they got to do is make a phone call. Oh, don't make your monthly payment this month. We going over to company X. And all the little soldiers like, oh, we going to another company. We going to another company. Oh, okay. My question was to that person, I said, let me ask you this, dude. Are you a leader or are you a follower? Are you a leader or are you a follower? See, in every company I've been a part of, and I'm a leader, I built teams. I had people in 3 different countries. I've built teams. I've helped people, right? I didn't give a jack flip if my leader left. Because if I was committed to my dream, my goals, and if I like that company, I don't care if they leave, I'm staying. I leave when I want to leave. If some of my people, I hope that's not my battery going dead. If some of my people, if some of my team wants to leave with me, that's their prerogative. But I don't beg anybody, and I never have begged anybody. That's right. We don't have enough leaders or courageous in this world. Exactly. I don't beg anybody that was in my downline to come over with me when I leave a company or make a decision to take a different direction. It's totally up to them. And the people that decided not to come with me, we're still friends. We're still friends. I don't get mad. Oh, no. Right? I don't get mad. So guys, are you a leader or a greeter? See, you got to watch the greeters because they'll get these accolades. They'll get all this like they're the superstars, and then they're off to another company, and they literally are trying to drag everybody with them because, hey, remember what I did with that company? Come over here with me. I'll help you do it with this company. Wait a minute. You didn't help me do much with the previous company. That makes sense? You didn't help me do much with the previous company. I just saw you on stage all the time. You're making all this money, right? So my question is, are you a leader or a greeter? Because this is what a leader does. See, a leader is not just trying to recruit 500 people in 3.5 minutes. And I know I'm being sarcastic, but you guys know what I'm saying. A leader, even if they bring a bunch of people in, they develop and they work with them. Let me give you an example. I was with a particular company and had a bunch of greeters. This company had a bunch of greeters. And they're all over Facebook, all over Instagram. They flashing money and they doing this and they leaning up against Ferraris and they leaning up against, Bentleys and all this stuff. And that's how they were recruiting. I never recruited like that. I never sponsored people like that. You can go through my Facebook page, my private and my business, and you would never see one picture of me flashing money, leaning up. Well, I was leaning up against my BMW when I won that, but, I earned that. People wanted to see that. But I wasn't randomly leaning up against Bentleys, leaning up against Ferraris, leaning up against Maseratis, making people think that if they joined my opportunity, that was going to be them. Right, that's different with the BMW. See, I wasn't trying to trick them to think that that was going to be them. All right? But that's what these folks are doing. All these social medias, that's how they're recruiting. And when they recruit that way, you better believe they are a greeter. Or maybe they always have pictures of them at fancy restaurants, sipping on wine, eating lobsters. That's all you see. And you look at those pictures and you're like, man, they living the life. Every picture I see, they killing it. I gotta join. But see, that's misleading. That is traveling out. That's so misleading. I mean, if that's what you're doing for real, then that's fine. But they doing that to entice a lot of weaker minds out there, to sign up to fatten their paycheck. And then 90 to 180 days later, they're off to another company and they say, okay, guys, come with me. We're going to go over here now. See, that's using people. That's not building relationships. That is using people, chasing the dollar. What I learned from my mentor, they're expecting the same. What I learned from one of my mentors, who I mentioned in my acknowledgments in my book, is a gentleman named Art Williams, who started a company called A.L. Williams that merged with Primerica, the insurance and financial services company. And what I learned from Art Williams was how to build relationships with people, how to care about your people, how to push up people. Art Williams and his company, years ago when I was with that company, people would get T-shirts, and on the T-shirt, it would say $5,000 a month earner, or $10,000 a month club, $20,000 a month club. And people really didn't care about the money. They wanted to make sure that they showed up at that next convention with a T-shirt. People were fighting for T-shirts. Not 10 grand, not 5 grand, not 30 grand, but he knew how to make people feel special. And there would be grown men crying because they just missed earning a T-shirt. They wanted the $10,000 T-shirt. They earned $992. Just missed it. And they didn't get a t-shirt. And they mad, they crying, and they, look, but they made $9,000 that month. Part-time. And they crying because Art Williams had a knack for showing people, he knew how to bring the best out of people. He had people trying to win t-shirts. And as a result of them trying to win t-shirts, they were making money for their families. That's how you care about people. You have to push up people. This is not only about the leader becoming a greeter, right? And doing different businesses just to fatten their paycheck. And I'm going to tell you something. When you've been in the industry a while, you can spot a greeter from a mile away. When I see certain things going on social media, I look at it and I look at that and I go, 90 days. Once they hit that intergalactic position, I look at it and say, 90 days, let me see where he is. 90 days, let me see where she is. 90 days later, I'm like, I haven't heard from so-and-so. I haven't heard from him. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Now they're doing a conference call with another company. And got all the little soldiers running behind them to fill their pocketbook. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just giving you the for real of what happens in this industry, guys. Now, I didn't finish my story. A few years ago, I was with this company. And all these greeters were in this company. And they on Ferraris and Maseratis and Bentleys. And they all laid back, right? Laid back like a dead fly. Chilling, right? Chilling every day, talking junk, arguing back and forth on social media. And I signed up in that company, and I just gradually started recruiting, sharing the opportunity, sharing the products and services, and building a team. Building a team. And when you build a team, you select certain people as your inner circle, as your leadership group, the people that are bringing it to the table that really want to be successful, and you pour yourself into those people. That's called mentorship. You pour yourself into those people. And so while all these greeters and some other folks are just doing everything online, get three, it's free. Man, come on, you need to join me, man. You need to join me. You get 3 people, you don't have to pay your membership. You need to join me. That's not the way we rolled on my team. That's not the way we rolled, right? On that team, I had named my team TPN International. That particular company, the team was called TPN International. TPN standard for the Professional Network. I said, because we're not going to do like all these other folks. We're going to be professional. We're going to distinguish our group from every other group in this company because we're going to be straight up pros. From 18 to 88 years old, it didn't matter. We're going to be clicking in synergy, and we're going to be straight up professionals. And yes, we did some marketing online, but I actually would go. I would travel and meet with my folks, and we would do in-home meetings. We would do hotel meetings. We would do little brainstorming sessions. I would do mentoring and training sessions with them. Next thing you know, people started ranking up. People that never made money before started making money. They started making money. And everybody else is on social media leaning up against Maseratis, right? Sitting inside of Bentleys, talking about, hey, you need to get in. Get 3, it's free. Get 3, it's free. And TPN International, my team, we just kind of steady moving, right? Steady moving. Next thing you know, I was developing leaders. Then they were doing their home meetings. They were teaching with the things that I shared with them in my mentoring sessions. They would share it with their deserving people. And it just started growing. And it kept growing, and it kept growing. Then I had single mothers that never made any money in network marketing. All of a sudden, they're making $500-$600 a month, residually. I had people coming in their first time in network marketing. They were terrified. Oh, they scared to death. And I said, look, this is not hard. I'll be there for you. Here's my number. I want to walk with you. I want to walk with you through your journey. If you do exactly what I share with you, you're going to make money. You're going to be okay. Hey, look, I can't promise you you're going to make $10,000 a month. I can't promise you you're going to make $3,000 a month. But let me ask you a question. Would an extra $500 a month give you some breathing room? Oh, praise the Lord. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Easter's coming up. I can buy a dress for my little girl. Blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, this is what we need to do. And we did it. And we did it. And we did it. People kept ranking up. They were putting our pictures on Facebook saying, here's a new blah, blah, blah. Here's a new promotion, blah, blah, blah. Mark the Pro Jackson, here's blah, blah, blah. Then some of my people, blah, blah, blah. And then I got a phone call from my mentor in that company. And she called me. She said, Mark, I'm in Texas, but I'm coming to North Carolina. I want to meet with you because everybody's asking about who is this Mark the Pro Jackson? Who is this TPN international team you got? They see what's going on, but they don't see they see what's going on, but they don't see what's going on. They don't understand it. And I want to come see what you're telling them. Because I know you do a lot of offline marketing too, and I want to see what you're telling them. And she came to North Carolina from Texas and sat in an intense 4-hour training mentoring session that I did with about 15 people in one of my executives' living room. They were all sitting on the floor because my partner didn't have any furniture at the time. So I had about 15 people, ages teenager to ages older, sitting on the floor in an empty living room on the carpet. I'm sitting on an egg crate basket, training and mentoring and teaching them the proper way to do network marketing, to grow steadily and strong and build a foundation. And my mentor was sitting on the floor right next to me, recording it and taking notes. And she was probably 2 or 3 levels higher than me because she had got started way before I did. But she wanted to find out because she knew there was something different going on. And she said, you've already caught up to the rest of my organization. You've already caught up. You already got success stories. What's going on? I'm coming to North Carolina to find out. And when she came, guys, she took notes, she recorded, and she just shook her head. She said, you know what? Everybody needs to know this. Everybody needs to know this. She said, when I get back home, I'm taking this back and I'm sharing it with my folks there. See, that's what a leader does. A leader pours in and takes time to develop other leaders. See, my mentor, Mr. Gates, told me, he said, whatever the position is you're trying to hit, if you're trying to hit gold star, he said, Mark, you're not a gold star until you help somebody else hit gold star. If you're trying to be an executive trainer, he says, you're not an executive trainer till you help somebody else become an executive trainer. He said, if you're trying to be a national director, he says, no, you're not a national director till you help somebody else hit national director. He said, you get to celebrate for 30 seconds, but you're not validated. You can celebrate it, but you ain't validated until you help somebody else hit the position that you hit. That is a leader. That's a leader, guys. And when things go bad and when things slow down a little bit, unless it's something totally unethical and crazy going on in that company, you've got to be committed to your people. You got to be committed to stay in the course. You just can't jump around every 90 to 180 days and say, okay, soldiers, come on. We're going over here. Come on. Y'all come on. Y'all come on. You can't do that. You can't do that. So guys, that's the difference. And so the purpose of this broadcast is to share with you what a greeter is. And you better identify a greeter very quickly in the game, or you're going to be a little soldier following them around everywhere they go, and their pockets are the only ones getting fat. Now, if you got a real leader, if you got somebody that stuck it out, if you got somebody that's been weathering the storm, see, here's the thing with a greeter. A greeter hits success so quickly, they never even know what it feels like for any failures in that particular company. They don't know, because before that can really hit, as soon as they see their money not getting right, as soon as they see things aren't in line with what they wanted, they're automatically, pew, exit, stage left. They're automatically off to another opportunity. Come on, soldiers. I'm not making enough money here. Come on with me. I need to make more money. Y'all come with me over here. That's a greeter. I don't want you guys to be greeters. I want you guys to be leaders. Right? I want you guys to be leaders. So if you see a greeter, you better run. You got to think for yourself. If you're a leader, you think for yourself. Yes, sometimes you may want to follow one of your mentors and leaders to a different company. If things aren't quite right, things are getting a little funky where you are. That's fine. You're a grown person. You can make your own decision. But don't you dare. Don't you dare. You want to be a leader. You are a leader. You are a leader. You just got to grow a little bit more through the process to totally put some things in place. Because look, here's the thing. If you look behind you and nobody's following, you just taking a walk, right? If you're a leader, you look behind you, nobody's following me. I'm just taking a walk. But if you got people following you, now you're a leader. Now you're a leader, right? So guys, that's my message for you today. And if any of you leaders listen to this message and I stepped on some toes, or you think I might be talking about you, oh well. But I'm here to focus on new and struggling network marketers. I'm not worried about the intergalactics. I want to help the people, because there's a lot of things that should be said on stage, that should be said at blueprints, that should be said at regionals, that should be said at nationals, that should be said at weekly meetings, that's not said. But it's going to start being said now, because the KISS coach is going to say them. Because I wish I had known some of these things when I got started in the industry. So that's my message to you guys. And if you want to know a lot more about network marketing, how it truly works, how to truly build teams, how to truly grow yourself, then you need to become a member of the KISS mentoring and training system. You need to be one of our KISS members, guys, because let me just share with you. If you were just on our training call last night, and I know a lot of leaders say, and I say it too, you can't train yourself to the top. You just can't train somebody and expect them to grow. But that's not with this program. That's why I call it the KISS mentoring and training. See, when you put mentoring in it, that changes the game. See, training means, all right, I train you. All right, I get with you the next time. Let me know how you do. But when you're mentoring, you're involved in the process. You're just not shooting and spitting out information. When you're mentoring, you're involved in the process. Matter of fact, I got a vested interest in my KISS members, because if my KISS members don't have any success, if they don't grow professionally, personally, financially, if they don't grow, if I go 0 for 3 in that bad boy, right? If I go 0 for 3, this whole dream, this whole company, this whole business is shut down if I go 0 for 3. And I don't go 0 for 3 at nothing I do. Nothing. Because when you're working in line with your purpose, guys, and when you know what you know, and nobody can distract you or redirect you from it, you can't help but win. You can't help but win. You can't help but win, y'all. So my question once again, are you a leader or are you a greeter? Whichever one you are, you better be authentic and you better be real, because no matter which one you are, you will be found out. You will be eventually found out. Guys, I hope you appreciate that information. I had to share it with you. I woke up this morning with this on my heart. I said, this is a message that needs to go out now because I know it's got to touch somebody. Are you a leader or are you a greeter? Because one day you will be found out. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you for your time. I may do another broadcast later on. I'm not sure. I got some more work to do. Let's see. What does this say? Is Marcus Live a good company? It's with foreign exchange currency. The M&M. I might join. Okay. Well, here's the thing. My job as a network marketing consultant, as a KISS coach, is not to really tell you I recommend this company. I don't recommend this company. Now, I may have an opinion on it, but because of what I do now, I have to walk a fine line. All I would recommend that you do, well, you got a couple choices. And if you really want to know what I think, then we can schedule a consulting, okay? I do consulting up to 50, I think it's 45 minutes of consulting, right? So you can go to my website, marktheprojackson.com, go ahead and set up a consulting session, and then you'll get what I really think. You get what I'm going to really tell you for real, okay? But on this type of forum, I'm not going to recommend, I'm not going to go against. You need to set up a consultation with me through my website, okay? And yes, it is a paid consultation. This is not no free advice stuff, okay? Because if you're serious about joining or whatever, you want to want professional advice. So I'm going to share that with you, all right? So I'm not going to say it is, I'm not going to say it isn't. You got to make the best decision for yourself. My job is whatever journey you decide to take with whatever company you decide to take, okay? Whatever journey, whatever company, my job is to help you have success no matter what company it is, whether it's Avon, Mary Kay, Organo, TLC, Amway, Tupperware, ACN, 5 Links, Janice. I mean, I can go on and on and on, right? Whatever you decide, I can walk you through that journey and cut your learning curve by 10 years. But once again, if you want to know about specific companies, if you want to know my professional advice, then we got to do that through consultation. Okay? Awesome. So I see you guys still popping up companies. You know, World Ventures, that's another network marketing company. I got friends that are in World Ventures. I got friends that are in pretty much all the companies. Okay? But I am not in a company. Okay? I am now a network marketing consultant to folks like you. Okay? So, learn from my 30 years of experience, mentorship, successes, failures, philosophy, and leadership. Let me help you. Become a member of the KISS Mentoring and Training so you can get everything that we provide. The value, guys, is incredible. Okay? The value is absolutely incredible. Okay? So, thanks for your time, everybody. I got to get back to working on this book. I appreciate you. Love and care for each and every one of you. And remember, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. I'm Mark the Pro Jackson, Fraulein Jackson's husband. You guys be blessed and take care. Bye-bye.